Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Brother Gaming HD here today. In today's video, I kind of want to cover the situation that is happening over in New Zealand and Australia. And I know it's kind of a little bit been over a week now since this news has kind of gotten out there. And it is very crazy to me that the fact that Activision, Call of Duty, Treyarch, none of them have really shined any light on the situation about the servers being blacked out or the servers having issues over there in New Zealand and Australia, respectively. And that's kind of bad. The fact that there has been no communication from Treyarch, Activision, Call of Duty overall, and nothing. They haven't even given an update to those players over there in that part of the world saying, hey guys, we are working our hardest to resolve this situation, trying to fix the problem, and trying to get you back into the action as fast as possible. Please stand by for further updates. Something along the lines of that type of corporate BS, but nothing. It is nothing but crickets over there at Call of Duty and Activision and Treyarch. Nobody has really said anything from them officially stating this issue or shining light on this problem. And that is a lot of players. And I'm looking at it from a business perspective. If I was Activision, which I thank God I'm not, but if I was Activision though, and I know that the servers over in Australia and New Zealand are down, that's money. That is revenue. You're losing out on that money. And you're telling me Activision is so fucking cheap. Cheaper than me. That's saying something. Cheaper than me. They have millions and billions and gazillions of dollars to make these servers great, update them, make them more improved now with current generation hardware. And you're telling me they can't spend the cash to investigate what's going on with these servers in that part of the world? Is Activision and Call of Duty, and even Microsoft at this point, they're involved in this shit too now. You're telling me that you would rather lose out on millions and thousands of dollars from your customers in New Zealand and Australia because y'all are refusing to fix the servers? And this is from a business standpoint. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint on one hand. But from the consumer standpoint, they're not going to want to spend money on the game. They're not going to want to buy your ooh woo anime bullshit, dweeb, virgin bullshit bundles. No, they're not going to want to invest money into that game because of the fact it's like, why on earth? Besides, I know it's optional to buy bundles. I know that. But back to the topic at hand here, it doesn't incentivize those individuals, who enjoy buying the bundles and all this other shit in general. If you're not going to literally sit there and fix the problems that New Zealand and Australia players are having, you're going to lose those players. You're going to lose them because of the fact that you're greedy. You don't give a shit about the player base. You never gave a shit about the community to begin with. And to be honest with y'all, I'm pretty sure those players by now, they've pretty much went on to go play something else. Probably they want to go play Overwatch. They want to go play X Defiant. Shit. They're probably waiting for what's that new Marvel game that's coming out? It's supposed to be like Overwatch, but I forget what it's called, but they're going to go find another alternative. They're not going to want to spend money on your game called Activision. They don't want to spend money on Black Ops 6 because of the fact, apparently, the consumers over in Australia and New Zealand aren't as important to you, apparently, as everybody else in Europe, in the States, in Oceania, even though I'm pretty sure there might be some players over there in Oceania, but it's getting to a point of where those players have probably already left. They've already closed their wallets, and I'm happy. I'm actually happy that they closed their wallets because you refuse to fix a problem, resolve an issue that could possibly be fixed in maybe a week's time, maybe less than that, But forbid, the Lord forbid, pardon my language there, but Lord forbid if something happens to that Call of Duty shop. If something happens to that shop in Call of Duty, oh my god. Activision, Call of Duty, whatever development studio is in charge of the game that year, their number one priority is to ensure that that fucking shop is working 24/7, 365 days a year, like fucking clockwork. They're more worried about fixing that fucking bundle store instead of trying to bring back their players from New Zealand, Australia. No, 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 no. They're more concerned about that stupid store. If it was me, I would have burned that store a long ass time ago. Which I know it's a metaphor because I know it's a virtual store, but you get my gist. I would have already, I already would drop that fucking store at that point. I'm sorry, but if your bundles are more important than your players in New Zealand, Australia, Activision, Call of Duty, I got one thing to say, especially to Activision in general. Fuck Activision, fuck their $1 million pockets, and fuck their infinite pockets that are hurting for money every single year. But it's been your boy Brotherhood Gaming HD, everybody. And if you are from the New Zealand or the Australia region, please let me know. Have they resolved this issue by any chance as the recording of this video? Or are y'all still receiving like 90 plus ping to 100 ping on a consistent basis as the recording of this video? But it's been your boy Brotherhood Gaming HD, everybody. And if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye, everybody.